Hello guys, welcome back to another backtesting video. Today we're gonna backtest the CRT strategy, okay? It's my own version how I trade the CRT model, okay? It's not the original one, it's my own developed one, okay? It works very good, to be honest. I had good results in it, okay? I can show you some footage. That was the year 2024 with GBP plus Euro. Okay, that's my Discord. So January we got 10%, here 9%, 50%, 6%, 13%, 4%, almost 6%, almost 8, 2%, and almost 7%. So it was very, very good strategy, okay, during this year. So we're gonna backtest the March month, okay? Let's hop into it. I will explain to you my confluences, okay? Confluences. So first, we want to mark out the lows and the highs of following candles. We want to mark out the 9 p.m., the 1 a.m. So we are trading these candles, okay? The 5 a.m. and the 9 a.m. Okay, these are our candles, okay? So after we marked out the highs and lows, mark out highs and lows, we want to see a sweep of either the low or the high, but the most important part is inside a PD array. Okay. And third confluence is the CSD, the change state delivery. Okay. I'll explain it to you. And then our entry. Okay, pretty simple. So let's copy it. So we want to start. Okay, let's go. I have set it up for backtesting. It's 1 New York. Okay, so I'm gonna skip to 1 a.m. New York time frame. Okay, so that's a 9 p.m. candle. Okay, we're gonna mark out the high and the low. Then we want to see a sweep of either the low or the high inside a PD array. So which PD array is here? Okay, for me, there are a lot of PD arrays like order blocks or rejection blocks um, or more blocks. Okay, it depends. There are so many PD arrays. Okay, rejection blocks and breakup blocks and stuff like that. But I just use swing highs, swing lows, and fair value gaps. That's it. No order block, no rejection block, no breakup block, nothing. Okay? Just swing highs, swing lows, and fair value gaps. Okay? So we have this fair value gap and we have this swing low right there. Okay? But look at this low. It's too far from this candle. Okay? Like I'm also watching for price, for example, that's the 9 p.m. candle, okay? For example, the candle is, let me drag this tool. For example, that's a candle, right? I don't want to have the second candle bigger than that one by 2x, okay? So I don't know. I figured it out, and I think that's a good confirmation also for the trade, and it's good for my win rate, okay? Like the second candle of your first candle shouldn't be 2 times bigger than the first one, okay? Because we have 3 candles in CRT. Let me drag it out for you. So we have the first candle, we have the second candle, and we have the third one. Okay, so that's the first one. Okay, usually accumulation. So you can write here an A, accumulation. Okay, so let's make it like that. That's the distribution. Okay, as you can see, it's with the high, but closed inside. Okay, so that's the manipulation, that's accumulation, that's the distribution. So usually price accumulates, okay, on this candle, for example. Then the second candle shouldn't be bigger by 2 times than the first one, okay? That's a secret I discovered, so note that, okay? So the second candle shouldn't be too big and shouldn't be too small, okay? So we have accumulation, we have the manipulation, it swept out the high inside, for example, for value gap, bam, swept the high, tapped into a fair value gap, showed a 15-minute CSD, and then went lower. Okay, that's our model. That's what we are searching for. Okay, so let's delete that pretty quick. Okay, I hope you understood that. So now we want to see this high get swept, okay? Because here's a fair value gap, so we want to see this high get swept. So let's see if we get it. No, we didn't get any sweep because it already swept the low. Okay, so we're gonna hop into the next candle. That's the 1 a.m. So it's still valid. 1 a.m. We have this PD array. That's a swing high. Okay, so as you can see, price already went up to the swing high and instantly distributed, okay? So that's not a good setup and that's not a setup, okay? So let's remove that. What's the next candle? 5 a.m. Okay, so we're gonna wait for the 5 a.m. candle to finish. It finished right there. We're gonna mark out the highs like we told here. Mark out the highs and lows. We want to see a sweep of either the low or the high inside a PD array. So we got here a sweep. So now we wait for this swing low to be swept. No, we didn't got any entry. Not a big deal. Go to the next candle. That's the next candle, 9 a.m. and that's the last one for today. So we're gonna mark that one out. High, low, that's a good range. But do we have any PD arrays? Yes, we have these highs. Okay. So let's see if price. No. So price didn't get into any PD array, so we don't take that one. We go to the next day. Okay. That's the next day. Here is the 9 a.m. Okay. We're gonna mark it. 9 a.m. Okay. Here's a swing high. So you can use that as a PD array. Gonna go to the 15-minute to see. Boom. Price tapped into our CSD, into our PD array. Okay, that's the high right there. Price also can go to this high. Okay, let's see. Boom. Okay. We still wait for the change state delivery. Boom. And we got one. What's the change state delivery? The change state delivery is following. In bearish scenarios, if we want to go short, we wait for up close candles to go into our PD array. Okay. Here's our PD array right there. That's a swing high. Okay. That's a up close candle. Okay. So after this candle, we will search for a change state delivery. What does that mean? That means we want to see the next candle be a bearish candle and engulfs this up close candle. That means, let me draw it for you. This is the up close candle, okay? Let me make it green for you, better understanding. That's the up close candle, right? Here is the PD array. That's a PD array, okay? PD array. That's the up close candle, right? Boom, boom. So we want to see now an engulfing candle that engulfs this up close candle. That means is bigger than this one, but to the opposing side. That means that this should be a red one, like a bearish candle. Okay? That's a change state delivery because the price went up with the up close candle and then came back stronger but bearish. Where's now our entry? Our entry is right there on either the wicks low or the body, the open. Stop loss above this high and take profit. I'll show you now where I put my take profit. So now we got a CSD. Okay, let's check if that's news. No news. Okay, we got a CSD. Why? Because here's the up close candle, and the next one or the second one engulfed it. You can see it closed below it. Okay, so our entry can be right there because that's a combined order block, so you can use this entry. Stop loss can be right there. Let's check the 5-minute for better stop loss placing. So you can place it right there, 8.6 pips, okay? And we can target either a 1 to 2 fixed, or we can search for some liquidity, okay? Can search for that one, for example, 1.4%, or we can target the whole range of it. That's, for example, a 1-to-1 that isn't a very high quality setup, okay? Or what you also can do for better entry, you can use the discount premium zone, okay? But now the setup got invalid. Why is that? So can you remember this count? That's a 9 p.m., right? So it swept the high, that's right. But it didn't give us any kind of entry. It instantly reached the low. So note that if the price is sweeping a high and instantly goes to the low of this candle, of the first candle, like sweeping the high of the first candle and instantly go to the low of the second candle, then the setup get invalid. Okay? So that means you wait for the second candle to sweep the first candle's high and then drop lower a little bit, come back, and then go down to the low. Okay, so that's invalid setup. We want to remove the drawings, but we still can use this candle. Okay, so let's go into it. I hope I didn't confuse you that much. Okay, it's pretty hard to explain. So now we have this candle, the 1 a.m. Okay, we mark out the highs and lows. Boom. Where's our PD array? These highs, for example. Okay, so we want to wait for price. No entry. And also a note, there are so many notes, guys, for CRT. It requires a lot of study, to be honest. This range isn't high probability, okay, because it's small body. Long wick, small body, low probability. Okay, that's high probability. This big up close candle. Okay, that's why I don't use that one. Okay. Okay. So now, we don't have any PD arrays right there. So we can go to the next day. Okay, we can remove that one and that one. Mark out high, mark out low, 9 p.m. Okay, 9 p.m. Gonna mark it out. Here is our swing low. That means that's a PD array. So let's see if we can get a good change state delivery. Yes, we got one. As you can see, here's the bearish candle. Okay, and then the second candle after the black one engulfed it. So where's our entry? At the high of this candle, of that one, of the last black candle. Our stop loss can be made below that one, or we can make 5 pips, and our target can be the end of this range, or we can also target more, but let's try with 1.44 RR. Okay, so you're gonna place the order, gonna check what price is doing. So we are in, and that's it. We are out without getting stopped out. Pretty easy, 1.44 RR. But normally I use the 1 to 2 ratio fixed, okay? So for example, after that run up, I would have made break even, and then I would have let it my price run to the 2 RR, okay? So it depends, okay? But if you want to go for easy RRs, then you can go for this one, okay? So we gained 1.5% almost. That's pretty good, okay? It's not bad. So I always, after one trade, I'm gonna skip for the next day, so I won't take 2 trades in a day. You can try it out, but I don't do this, okay? So we're getting higher. So let me drag this one there and there. Okay. So here's the 9 p.m. Remember, 9 p.m., 1 a.m., 5 a.m., and 9 a.m. Okay. We want to see sweep off and high or low inside a PD array. Where's our PD array? This swing high, that's too high. So we're gonna wait for the next candle. Here's the next candle, the 1 a.m. Where's the next PD array? That's this high. I think that's too far for him. So we're gonna wait. So here's the next candle, 5 a.m. Gonna mark it out. Here's the PD array. Gonna wait for a sweep. So, which confluences do we have right now? We have the 5 a.m. candle. We marked out the highs and lows, so it's checked. We had a sweep of either the low or high inside a PD array. We have a sweep of the high of this candle inside a PD array. That means we swept this high. And now we need a change state delivery. Okay. So we're gonna wait. Price got too much, or let's see. Yeah, price ran too high for me, okay? So I won't take it. As I told you, the second candle, which is the 9 a.m. right there, can't be 2 times bigger than the first one. I discovered that, so we don't take this trade, okay? We will see. We can mark out this one, but here isn't any kind of PD array, so we're gonna skip for the next day. So the next day, can delete all that. So we have this one. That's the 9 p.m. And we have here, we just have this fair value gap. But what I like to see is on the fair value gap, I like for the CRT strategy that the fair value gap is getting filled 100%, okay? I don't take trades without the fair value gap being filled 100%. So in this example, this trade would have been played out very good. Look at that. High, low, low gets swept inside the PD array, that's fair value gap. CSD, change state delivery after 3 candles, that's here. Entry right there, you can see the body's perfectly respected. Stop loss below that low, 5 minute. And target can be that one. That's 2.3 RR. Yeah, let's see. But I would have made break even after this run higher, okay? Or you can go for fixed 1 to 2. Okay, that would be sad. A break even trade, but not a big deal. Okay, that's why I like fair value gap to be fully filled. Okay, remember me. So that's good because now I can show you why I love it to be filled, hopefully. So we mark out the 1 a.m. candle. Okay. Is here a PD array? Yes, here's a fair value gap. And here is also a fair value gap. So now I wait for a change state delivery. Okay. Boom, we got one right there. But thing is, the next candle showed up. The 5 a.m. So we need to take this one. Let's see if we got any. So, no, that's not a setup. Why? Because the second candle almost filled the whole range of the first one. So that's not a good trade idea. Let's go to the next one. That's a small candle, so I won't take this one. Be careful with the 9 p.m. candle. If it's too small, don't take it, okay? It's not a good range. So here we have the 1 a.m. We mark it out. And by the way, with the CRT strategy, you won't have many setups. But you have good setups to be honest, okay? Again, the 5 a.m. candle, but not too good. Same here, 9 a.m. No volatility right there. Let's go to the next day. Pretty small candle right there, so I won't take it. Oh wait, never mind. No, we don't take it. So right here you can see we have the 1 a.m. candle, plus we have a swing low that got swept. Okay, now we just wait for a change state delivery. We got it right there, but let's see if we can get an entry. We also can use the 5-minute time frame to search for good order blocks. Okay, we can use that one as an entry. Stop loss 5 bips and target a 1 to 2. Let's see if it plays out. Okay, we got stopped out right there. Not a big deal. Why is that? Because the CSD wasn't too good. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4 candles. That means 1 hour. The price needs 1 hour to overfill that black candle. Okay, that's why you shouldn't take the low probability CSDs. Okay, so we mark out this one, this low, and that high. Okay, so if you lose on one day, don't take another trade on the same day. Okay, I'm just doing it for learning purposes. All right, so we have here a low. We have this massive imbalance. So we have a low plus an imbalance. Okay. So this CSD isn't enough, sorry. That's enough for me. Okay, you have to figure it out by backtesting, then you get the drill, okay, trust me. So take profit can be a 1 to 3. Let's see if we are getting in. Okay, we got stopped out again. No problem, but let's see what price is doing. Boom. I'm just explaining the CRT, okay? I don't care about the percentage that I gained. I will show you at the end how I traded in the month of March, okay? I'm just showing to you how to trade it, okay? How which influences I'm taking, okay? So right there we have the 9 p.m. and 9 p.m. candle, okay? We mark it out. We want to search for a PD array. Where's the PD array? Here's a PD array. Or after this candle being created, right there, there's swing high. But let's see what price is doing. I'm gonna drag our lines to that one. Let me delete this one, this one. Oh, that's the candle we are carrying right now. Okay, news candle. We swept it. Okay, but let's see if the news are volatile. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, look at that. It's not that good. Okay, but let's see. So price created this massive almost doji, okay, so I don't trade that one. Let's go to the next day. Okay, we're still in this CRT, okay, but we can have some small CRTs, okay? It's really hard to explain every CRT detail in one video, guys, so if you didn't understand something, then just ask me, okay? It's a lot, okay? It's not very simple. So we have this fair value gap right there. That's a PD array. It got respected, so it's still a PD array. We have this candle's high. We have this candle's low. So first we want to see the candle. This is the 1 a.m. candle. Mark out highs and lows. We got it. Sweep of either the low or high inside a PD array. Yes, we got a sweep of the low inside the fair value gap. Now we want to see a change state delivery. Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one. Our entry can be here. Stop loss below that swing low. Take profit 1 to 3. And price already reached it. Okay. Not a big deal. We missed this trade. So it's okay. Okay. We can go for the next candle. Skip it. Boom. Already reached a lot. So we can also take it if it sweeps this one. Let me remove all the drawings right there. Boom. We mark out this high. We mark out this low. That's the 5 a.m. We have this swing high as an PD array and price already went up, so we don't take that one. We go to the next day. So we have the 9 p.m. Is here a PD array? No. No PD array. No PD array for me. So that should be a good one. Okay. If we mark out this high and we mark out this low, that's our first confluence. Not confluence, but our first step. Okay. We mark out from these candles the highs and lows. We want to wait for a sweep inside a PD array. We got this PD array, this fair value gap, and a high sweep. Then we're going to wait for a change state delivery. We got one right there. Okay. We got one. So we're going to enter either right there or we go to the 5-minute to search some better entry, but that's enough for me. That's the whole take profit. We can make it a 1 to 2. So we are in. Let's go to the 5-minute to have some more fun and we are out. Okay, that's a 1 to 2. Simple one and very good one. So take profit can be also 1 to 4. Yes, almost 1 to 4. Got hit perfectly. So, yeah. Okay, you have to figure it out by your own. Okay, I can't explain you everything because you need to study it. Okay, you need to study these markets and you need to study this strategy. Okay, you will not learn it by just watching me do it. Okay, doing it. So let's wait for a bigger candle. That's too small for me. That's a good one, but the fair value gap's too big for me. So let's see. That was a good one. You saw it? So we have this candle, we have this candle, we have this fair value gap, we have this candle went down into this fair value gap. And then, wait, let's wait for a black candle going into it. Yeah, now, maybe let's check the chart. Yeah, no, it got too late, to be honest. It got too late. So we're gonna go for the next day. Okay. Let me delete that one. If you like more content about the CRT, then just let me know because there are so many things to learn about this strategy. I can't explain it in one video, okay? So we have this CRT candle, the 1 a.m. We have this PD array, okay? So we have the 1 a.m. marked out highs and lows. We want to see a sweep of either the low or the high. We got the sweep of the high. Inside a PD array, the swing high is the PD array. Then we want to see change state delivery. Yeah, we got one right here. But let me show you. It's bigger than this one, but let's see what price is doing with it, okay? Yeah, that was good. That was pretty good. Where could be your entry? It could be after this candle at this one, okay? Stop loss above that one. Take profit can be either 1 to 2 or you can target the whole one, but I don't think it will reach it, okay? So you just target the 1 to 3, okay? You're gonna target it and then after that you place your order. We already hit it or take profit, but that's how you do it, okay? And this target will also be hit it. So 1.6, okay, with that trade. Pretty easy, okay? You just have to trust the process and you just have to trust this strategy and backtest it, okay? So we have some days left. Let's do it a little bit quicker. So as you can see, a 1 to 9 would be also possible if you're playing with the buys, okay? Buys seemed very bearish this month. So let's see, we can mark out the 1 a.m. candle. Let's see. So that's the 9 p.m. candle. Okay. That's the 9 p.m. candle. So we want to see a sweep of the low. Okay. We want to see a sweep of this low. And then inside a PD array. Plus we want to see a CSD. Okay. Did we got one? Yes, we got one. Right there. Where's our entry? Our entry is right there. Stop loss here. Take profit there. And you got stopped out. Okay. Why is that? Tell me, Anas, why is that? Because of the bias. Okay. So with the CRT, you can determine bias. Okay. But if you're against the bias in this example, you're against it, then you have lower probability of it to work. Okay. So you have to play with the bias. That's important. Okay. I'm not an idiot who's cutting out the losses and only show you 10% plus and 20% plus. I just show you the real market examples, okay, so you can learn. I do it for purpose, okay? I'm not losing for purpose, of course, but I lose not on purpose, but I show you the losses on purpose. We can say it like that. So this candle isn't good. We want to catch a bearish one, to be honest. No, yes, that's a 9 a.m. candle. Okay, we mark that one out and that one. So we have this imbalance. We have here liquidity, which isn't touched. Okay, unfinished business. So we want to sweep that one. That's why we might be bearish. Okay, market was bullish with the news. So we had very bullish news, but I'm sure the price will go below these relative equal lows again. If price is allowing it, so let's go for the London session. Let's wait for good candle to form with a PD array. We want to see, no, we didn't got any good one. Not a good one. No, no good candles for bearish reaction, but as you can see, the price ran through these lows as I told you. Okay, it's pretty simple. Unfinished business, so all good. So we have this candle right there, new candle, but we want to go bearish. We don't want to swim against the price. Okay, that's why we are going with the price. Okay, it's much easier. I don't tell you you can't. Okay, of course you can trade against the buys, but especially in the beginning, I don't recommend it. Okay. So let's see what price is doing. CRT isn't very thankful. So we have this high already get swept, so it isn't a good PD array. So it for that one, not a good one. So that's 9 p.m. 9 p.m. being created. And what is that? That's the imbalance. Okay. That's the 1 a.m. candle. That's a big imbalance. So I want for the price to fill it fully like it did right here and then create a good CSD. It did right here. Perfect. My entry is right there. Stop loss about that high. Take profit of almost the 1 to 3. That's my target. I'm in. And now I'm moving my stop loss to this low, to this high, sorry. And then I'm waiting. Okay, that's it. Almost the 1 to 3. We got it. Okay. You also could have aimed for this one, but that's a clean 1 to 3. So what did I show you? In all of these examples, okay? Can you tell me which setup was the safest one? Okay. Was it that one? Was it that one? Was it that one or was it other one? Okay. Tell me exactly in the comments which trade was feeling safe for you, okay? So we're gonna leave the question open, okay? This question open, but I'm pretty sure you will find it out by backtesting it, okay? That's your homework. Go and backtest it, okay? Go and backtest this strategy, especially how I told you to do, okay? And don't give up because you lose maybe 2 trades in a row. You will figure out which trades are higher probability or less probability. I can tell you from all the trades I took today, 2 of them were higher probability. and I would probably just take 2 out of them. I would just take 2 trades of the trades I took today. Okay, figure it out, and then I I will not tell it. I will not tell you anything about it. Why? Because I want that you go to the chart, go to Forex Replay and study it by your own. Okay? It's pretty simple. Pretty simple. Okay. So let's go to the next day. 27 March, bad 9 p.m. candle. Okay. We don't have any. We have this imbalance, but it isn't filled, so I wait for it. Oh, next channel. Oh, too much bearish movement. So yes, 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 yes. Again, again, again. Okay, 5 a.m. candle. Okay, fair value gap, and this little random thing, right? So let's wait for CSD. We got one right there. Okay, gonna enter off this one. Stop loss. Check. That's intermediate term high. Okay. Anyway, let's make it right there. Take profit can be this one. And let's play the order and see if it fills us. No. Okay. Of course, we wanna cancel the limit order. Okay. So our entry was right there. It didn't fill us. My bad, to be honest. But take profit would be easily hit. Almost the 1 to 3. Okay. So another high probability setup. Okay. So that's a high probability setup. And where's the high probability setup of the trade before? Yeah. Where was it? So here's one high probability trade. Okay. And I told you, go and study it by your own. You will find out why this setup is so powerful. Okay. Why? So I gave you a little hint in this video, okay? So yeah, go and figure it out by your own. Okay, let's go to the next day. We want to go bearish, so let's see if we can take this one. I wouldn't take it. I would wait for a bigger candle. That's a good one, but let's see sweep. Okay, the simulation is over. So actually, if you count, we would have made some bucks with it. Okay. I don't. Okay, guys. Some of you would have said this strategy is bad, but trust me, if you go and study it by your own, you will figure it out, and you will figure out why these setups are almost 98% win rate. Okay. So I I will show you right now what I have. Okay, what I backtested for my own journal, okay, on the CRT journal that I had, okay, for the year 2024, the month March, okay, the month March. I'll let you know all the trades I took, okay. That was my first loss, okay. Here you can see 4-hour price action, okay. Here was my, let me make it bigger for you. Here was my PD array, swing high. Here was this one, this candle. But as you can see, it already reached almost the whole range, so I shouldn't take it, okay? That's the second one, a 1 to 3. I don't know if we took that one. That's it on the 4-hour time frame. Okay. So that was the third trade I took. It was a 1 to 5 RR trade, okay, pretty good one. As you can see, that was a 5-minute order block that I took right there as an entry, and take profit was the low of the range, I think, or the middle of the range, can't remember, to be honest. That was the swing high, and we got a perfect entry, okay. Plus we waited for the right CSD, okay, it's important. So actually we had then another loss, okay, another win, 1 to 5, okay, pretty simple trades, okay, 1 to 3, easy one, okay, loss, we got a loss, and we got a win again, 1 to 3, okay. We probably took here more trades than in this record, okay. It's on purpose, guys. I didn't took all the setups, don't worry, okay, for learning purposes, so don't be mad at me, okay. That's These were 5 wins and 3 losses, which means 62.5% win rate. That's very good, especially for this amount of return. That's amazing, okay. And if you just can make 6% with this strategy, that's enough for you, okay? And also if you combine it with GBP and Euro, you almost improved the whole grail, okay? So take a look at the CRT, and I hope I cleared all the questions, okay? And if you have more questions about it, just tell me and I will answer it, okay? And come into my Discord if you aren't in it. So have a nice day and good luck with trading.